Keep pounding. Keep pounding. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your host, Bearded Locks. Thanks for tuning in to Keep Pounding _TV. I'm your host, Bearded Locks. If you love that kind of person like another person, if you love that kind of person like another person, give it yeah, I'm happy. Listen, man, before we get started, man, join my Facebook group. Hey, we have a lot of fun. We got a lot of giveaway. I'm giving away Luke Kuechly's autographed cleat on the 2015 season on the run to the Super Bowl. Subscribe, man. Follow the Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Okay, got that out the way. Now, the real reason why we're here today, you trying to answer that question, huh? Well, I'm going to help you. Is Cam Newton elite? Let's find out. So I broke it down into 3 tiers. And let me tell you something. There's 32 teams in the NFL. There's only 22 quarterbacks in these 3 tiers, in my opinion. This includes 1 backup. So there are 10 teams that are left out. Okay, I'm just being real. Now the 3 tiers are broken down into tier number 1, which is elite. Tier number 2 is good. And tier number 3 is a tricky tier because it's split in half. Tier number 3 says that I'm an average quarterback or I'm an up-and-coming quarterback. An average quarterback is a quarterback who's been in the league 5 years and they're still in tier 3. That's how you know you're average. If you're in tier 3 and you've been in the league for 3 years or less, then that means you're up and coming. So tier 3 could have 2 different meanings. Alright. So let's go ahead and break down all 22 quarterbacks that I have on my list. And yes, I know we're here to talk about Cam Newton. Is he elite? It's not that easy of a question to answer. So let me run down the list and then we'll go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I have Eli Manning at number 22. Case Keenum at 21. Nick Foles at 20. He gets disrespected a lot, but I actually think he's a serviceable backup. He did okay as a starter. He had a decent number as a starter. He's one of those guys that you would love to have as a backup, you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, I had Eli Manning at 22. I think he's a lucky guy. But hey, nobody can take away from your championships. You know, he earned those, he won those. But I really don't see him as a good quarterback. I think he's just a mid-level quarterback who has some lucky breaks. Another guy who I'm not too high on is Kirk Cousins. 18, Joe Flacco. 17, Andrew Luck. This is a guy who is an up-and-coming quarterback. He suffers some injuries right now. I just feel like he's going to be hungry this year. He's going to be real hungry, and he's going to be out to prove the world that he belongs. And I feel like he'll show up. 16, I had Derek Carr. 15, Dak Prescott. Number 14, Jared Goff. From the LA Rams, man. He had a good year, but the jury's kind of still out on him. I don't know if I quite want to believe it, but out of respect for the work that he already put in last year, I'm going to put him right there as the last quarterback that's right there to break into the top tier. So the first quarterback in the bottom part of the good tier is number 13, Deshaun Watson. Number 11, Phillip Rivers. 10, Marcus Mariota. Number 9, Matthew Stafford. Number 8, Matt Ryan. Now, if anybody who knows me, I hate the Atlanta Falcons, but I believe Matt Ryan is he's a good quarterback. I feel like he's a good quarterback, but I also feel like he's the kind of quarterback that he'll take you to the Super Bowl and score 25 points and you'll still lose. Ain't no way in the world Tom Brady or Peyton Manning is going to be in the Super Bowl and say, offensive coordinator said, I can't call a play. They're going to say, screw that, I'm taking over. So, I don't know, man. Something just don't sit right with me about Matt Ryan. Which brings me to number 7, Cam Newton. Cam Newton's number 7. He's not the last quarterback in the good tier, but he is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. He is the 4th quarterback in the second tier. So I'm going to come back and talk to him. Number 6, Roethlisberger. Number 5, Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz is right there. He's right there about coming elite. I know he had 1 good year, and I'm really fond. I'm not really too fond of people who had 1 good year, but I don't believe it was a fluke. I think he'll have another good year this year, but I think he's close to becoming elite. Give him 2 or 3 more years, he'll be elite. And the last quarterback to round out the good tier is Russell Wilson. So lastly, if you don't know who is in the elite tier, then you don't deserve to be watching this TV show. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers. Number 2, Drew Brees. And number 1, Tom Brady, okay? Everybody that has these big lists with 20 people in the elite tier, stop it. It's only 3 quarterbacks that are elite. And if you want to know if you're elite as a quarterback, take that quarterback that you believe that's elite and put him on the 2017 Cleveland Browns. If they win 8 games, then he's truly elite. Any three of those guys, any one of those 3 guys, I'm pretty sure they can do it. All right? All right, so now let's go back. I said Cam Newton is 7. All right? Now, Cam Newton is not elite. I hate to say this. But I'm not going to disrespect him. Let me explain why. Hold up. I know you guys are wondering, like, why are you saying he's not elite? Yada, yada, yada. Let me finish. Can I finish? Let me finish. Okay. Cam Newton is an elite athlete. He's an elite athlete, okay? He has monster strength, monster speed, monster size, skill set. And this is how you know he's an elite athlete. If I could take him out of the position that you originally played and put you in a different position and you still be good at the position, you're an elite athlete. And let me give him the utmost respect out of everybody. Out of every quarterback I named on that list, nobody comes close to him when it comes to being an elite athlete, okay? He's a hell of an athlete. Nobody comes close. Maybe Carson Wentz, but even Carson Wentz on his best day couldn't be a better athlete than Cam Newton. I'm just sorry. And there's no disrespect to Wentz, but it's the truth. Now, Cam Newton is a good quarterback, but he's not far off from being elite. I don't want you to think that he's way, way out here from being elite. There's only a few things he needs to do to have him in the elite category. Number 1, he needs to be consistent with his accuracy. Too many times on 3rd down last year, it was all over the place. And what killed us was we were in a tight game or they were drive-killing 3rd down. Number 2 is his awareness. All right? And I think he's getting better on this. Everything that I'm telling him that he needs to get better on, he's getting better on this. Cam, if you listen to me, I feel like you're already taking the steps to do these, all right? I'm just reiterating, all right? So I feel like with your awareness, don't hold the ball too long. And a lot of people give Carolina Panthers offensive line hell. But last year we had Norwell and Darrell Williams, and they both were rated pretty high, top 2 duos. So that's not always just putting on offensive line. Sometimes Cam holds that ball too long. Sometimes he doesn't make the right read. Sometimes he wants to go for it all instead of making a check down. Sometimes 2 or 3 yards are better than taking a 15-yard sack. Now, there's time when you need a sack, and there's time when you need 2 or 3 yard gain. There's time when you need a sack. There's time when you just need an incompletion, okay? And those are the things that you got to get ready to balance more. You have to be able to balance that out more, okay? Well, here's the third and last thing that stops him from being an elite quarterback. You have to be consistent with your emotions. And I hate this because I live in Georgia, and I'm a diehard Panthers fan. So every time I run into somebody who wants to talk crap to me, usually a Falcons fan, they're always telling me, what's up with your boy Cam Emotion? Too many times on the field, he gets really, really high. He's dabbing and smiling and jumping, and that's fine. That's cool. But make sure you be consistent with that. Don't be dabbing and jumping and happy, and then when you're losing, you moping and stuff like that because you're the leader. You're the leader, and a lot of the people on the field look up to you. And if they see their leader walk around like this, what do you think they're going to make? Shit, man. Can't wait till I go home and get me a goddamn Bojangles bar. You know what I mean? And he gave up. I'm going to give up too. So make sure you mellow that out. And that's all you really need to become a better quarterback. As a man, I really love Cam Newton. I feel like he does a lot for the community, a lot for the kids. So I respect him in that aspect. And I respect him as a player. And I'm glad to have him as our quarterback. I just feel like he's the right fit for Carolina. Norv Turner's going to bring the best out of him. But to answer the question, is Cam Newton elite? No, not yet. And I think he can be elite at times. But overall, he's not elite yet. I feel like this year can get him in the right direction. He's not an average quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's an elite athlete. But he's not an elite quarterback. Okay, if that makes sense. So get in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Hop in the comment section. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join the group so you can win those little kickly cleats, all right? Now listen, we all disagree. We all agree to disagree. But one thing I do know we agree on is keep pounding. Hey, subscribe, follow me, get in the comment section. I want to hear what you think about this, all right? Peace out.